smiling. Can you imagine? So I've talked to her mother-in-law on several occasions, and I keep asking her, "What's the message, Carol? What's the message?" And you know what she keeps saying to me? Pray for America. That's the message. We love the Bundys, and we love the good people that they are. So, right.
I'm actually smiling because the reason I left is because my husband got out of confinement so he could talk to me. So, and he said to tell you all that he loves you all and he loves this country very, very much. On Thursday morning, my husband dropped my daughter off to school to catch a bus to come here to the Capitol building for a field trip. And then he went to our home where we're building a new home in Delta, Utah, which is in Millard County. And I got a call from our workers who are helping us with our concrete work, and they said, "We aren't allowed to go into your home where the road down to your house. They blocked it." And I said, "What do you mean they blocked it?" And he goes, "There's lights." And I knew immediately what was going on. I didn't want to believe it, but I knew it. My dad took me to there where we got at the tail end of the convoy. They had over 15 FBI SUVs and at least 30 FBI officials, or whatever you want to call them. And my husband told me that he was just unloading, a man just trying to build a home for his family. He was unloading lumber out of the back of a truck, and they came in there like it was some kind of video game to him, and surrounded him, and threw flashbangs at him to create smoke, and to disorient him, and they all got out with their gear on, tactical gear on, and pointing guns at him. And my husband's a good man. He did exactly what they told him to. He put his hands up, dropped his knees, and then they came and arrested him. Now this took place right behind an elementary school where we're building our new home. And I immediately told my dad, "We have to go find the sheriff. We need his help." And there was no sheriff in that county to help me. And they pretended that they didn't know what was going on. And this is right behind an elementary school. Would you want your children to go to a school where they're performing this kind of operation and not know about it in your county?
Absolutely not.
My husband is a good man. And yesterday, when he was having his arraignment, when they unsealed his charges, it really hit home when they said to him that the United States of America against Dave Bundy. My husband loves this country. He loves the United States of America. He owns a construction business, and he has for the last 16 years. He provides jobs for other employees and their families. All my husband did at the Bundy Ranch during the standoff was help his neighbor, help his family, stand up for his rights, for his First Amendment rights. My husband is the one that he was on the side of the road taking a picture. He wasn't on private property. He was on our property. He was on a state highway. He was taking a picture with his iPad when the BLM was coming off the mountain. He didn't stop them from coming off the mountain. They yelled at him. They told him to get back in his car. He said, "I am practicing my First Amendment right." They yelled at him again, and he said it again. Then they attacked him. They threw him to the ground, stamped on the back of his with their boots, and took him away. And they took him to like a holding yard where they had his dad's cattle, and they paraded around him for several hours until they could figure out, what do we do with him now? There was no place that wanted to take him. they took him down to Las Vegas and booked him into the federal prison there and treated him terribly through the night. The next day, they were in contact with me asking me what kind of man he was, and and questioning me about him and his integrity. I was on my way down there when I got the news that they had come in to the courtroom, gave him a tuna fish sandwich, and allowed him to go free. But before they did that, they made sure they gave him 2 citations with 2 pink slips and let him go free. The governor and county commissioners got involved and said it wasn't right what they did to him, that he was practicing his First Amendment rights. And those citations that they gave him, I called on them for several months, and there's no such things. That is all my husband did. He didn't do anything wrong. And now I have to ask this. There in Nevada, the governor did help him with that, and the county commissioners. And I have to ask, where in Utah is the governor? And where are our state representatives to get my husband out here in Utah?
Yeah, where are you?
Why yesterday did the judge not allow another judge to take this case? The judge said that she was going on vacation and she would not be able to help my husband until Wednesday.
How convenient.
Why couldn't she assign it to another judge? Why is my husband locked up in a box for nothing? I ask all of you to pray for my husband and pray for the Finicums and all those who were wrongly injustice. I have 6 children that want to know where their dad is, and they need their dad. I have brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws. Sister-in-laws don't have their dads. They don't have we have all these children without dads. I have a mother-in-law that does not have a husband. I'm asking the state of Utah to come out from hiding before Wednesday, the representatives, and help my husband. Don't let my husband leave the state of Utah. Please protect him. Thank you.